A Chico and B-Man Show, starring Chico and B-Man.
Welcome, folks. If you just tuned in, you're watching the Chico and B-Man Show, and I'm Chico.
B-Man!
And we want to thank you for tuning in because we got a great show tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah,
we
do.
do.
We always do. We always do. Before we get started, I got a question for
All right,
you.
I'm all ears.
My lovely wife, Carol, got me a smartphone. She said I needed to get into the whatever century
You
this is.
needed him to be smart, I think, is what it is.
So I've been messing with it, right? But let me ask you this. Who's this Google guy?
Google guy?
Who the heck is this guy?
Well, first of all, we don't know it's a guy, but it's a person, and I don't know. The person seems to know everything.
They know everything. Doesn't matter what you ask them.
No matter what, it never says it doesn't know.
No, it just gives you an answer.
It just gives you an answer.
Sometimes
no matter
it gives you 2 or 3 answers, and you get to pick the one you like the best.
Choose the best answer. Yes.
Man, that's amazing.
That's why it's a smartphone. He's Mr. Smarty
Is that where they got?
Pants.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where do you think he's from?
I don't know. Maybe went to Harvard. I don't know.
How much time do you think he spent studying? Hey, he knows everything in the world.
He just asked Google. Oh my God. Some call their significant other Google, by the way.
Well, because they're smart or something?
Because they think they're Google.
No, they think they're Google.
Just saying.
Yeah, I get that, yeah. But I think we got some talent tonight.
Yes, we do. We don't have to ask Google for that.
Yeah, we don't have to think about it either because we know it.
We do.
Anyway, let's bring them out.
Hi, y'all. We're the Renfrees. We're based out of Nashville, Texas, Tennessee, but we moved here from Texas, so T doesn't just stand for Tennessee. Sorry. So we're going to do a couple of songs that we've written together. This first one is Savannah.
I guess there's no escaping the road you end up taking. I'll come back to haunt you in the end. There's no right or wrong. Some are short and some are long. Some get you back to where you should have been. Oh, Savannah, the city's burning down around you. Savannah, has a piper finally found you? Savannah, I can hear you calling out my name, such a crying shame.
Savannah,
Like some childhood game, you think that you can claim do-overs every time it falls apart. Life wasn't what you thought. Seems wisdom can't be bought at the cost of every lover's broken heart. Oh, Savannah, the city's burning down around you. Savannah, has a piper finally found you? Savannah, oh, I can hear you calling out my name, such a crying shame. High up on this hill, oh, I think about you still. Savannah, guess I always will. And it's such a bitter pill. Remember Cotton Grove, at 3 a.m. we drove, parked beneath the trees beside the lake. You were my very first. I thought I had to quench my thirst, never knowing you were more than I could take. Oh, Savannah, city's burning down around you. Savannah, has as a piper finally found you, Savannah. Oh, I can hear you calling out my name, such a crying shame, Savannah. I can hear you calling out my name, Savannah. Ooh, it is such a crying shame, Savannah. Thank you.
So we're going to go from sweet to not so sweet. Sometimes the songs just come to you and you just got to write them. This next song is one like that. It's about larceny, murder, and mayhem. It's called Two Sisters and a Gun. We got a pistol sitting on the vinyl seat and the road map showing us the way. We ain't got no time to grab a bite to eat. Big brother got a price to pay. He told Mama he would never do her wrong. She put the money bags in his hands. Then he got away in a getaway car, and we're chasing him down to the Rio Grande. Across the border as the sun was rising, the dog go down for all by noon. His eyes are pointing south, and it's surprising he always sang the same old tune. Only a fool thinks he can run from two sisters and a gun. Hit a taco stand in rodeo, killed the man and took his change. When you're mad as heck and gas is running low, right and wrong is rearranged. We said a little prayer for his family, and that God would keep him too. Mama raised us up in church, you see, but right now we got a job to do. Made Durango as the sun was setting, found his car at an old hotel. It's his own damn fault if he's forgetting her and me, we know him well. Only a fool thinks he can run from two sisters and a gun. Well, we opened the door and his eyes went wide. There ain't too much more to tell. Found the money when we stepped inside, and then we sent him straight to hell, yeah. Bang, bang. Across the border as the sun was rising, heading out to San Antonio. We ain't going back, that ain't surprising. Brother's dead, the deed is done. Only a fool thinks he can run from two sisters and a gun. You don't mess with family, nope. Some of those songs just have to be written. And as long as I'm killing people in songs, Ren's a happy guy. Take it all out passively.
Albeit a bit nervous.
That's right. What you gonna do? So we don't always write happy songs. We don't always write funny songs. Sometimes we write really meaningful songs.
This is a song, I'm not even sure how to explain this one. It's a thoughtful song.
Some kids grew up believing in superheroes coming to rescue them. This is about one of those kids.
It's called Flash Gordon. Staring at the Milky Way, waiting on the hero of the hour. Keeping all your fears at bay isn't always there within your power. Mama's crying up the hall, guess she hit another wall. Someone's gotta take the fall. The monster's not beneath the bed. In every comic book you've read, the hero always comes to your rescue. Flash Gordon, where are you? Maybe he's away somewhere beyond our tired galaxy. Rescuing a maiden fair, called him in her time of need. Daddy's coming up the stairs, you can see his shadow there. There's no hero anyway. The monster's not beneath your bed. In every comic book you've read, the hero always comes to your rescue. Flash Gordon, where are you? Oh, for a silver ship to rocket you away, far beyond the gravity of the price you have to pay. Monster isn't in your head or in the comic books you've read, and it can't hurt to say a prayer or two for your hero to come shining through. Flash Gordon, where are you? Hey, Flash Gordon, where are you? Flash Gordon, where are you? The Chico and B-Man Show.
Welcome, folks. If you just tuned in, you're watching the Chico and B-Man Show. I'm Chico.
B-Man!
We're talking about this Google guy and who he is and where he's from.
Hey.
And what he had to do to learn all this stuff, you know. Do you think he learned it, or do you think he just memorized it? Because there's a
He
difference.
Googled it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's Google that.
Let's
Ask him, how'd you learn this
Google,
stuff?
Google.
Yeah,
Google,
yeah.
Google.
It's just crazy.
It's baby
But-
talk.
But it, I don't know. But I know this. We got some more talent.
Oh, good.
Let's bring them out.
Hello, my name's DonMealer. They call me the Pooh Bah. I'm gonna do a few songs for you. When I was a kid, I worked at the Tennessee Theater downtown in Nashville, and when I was about 15 or 16, and then I got a job delivering telegrams, and I got to meet some of the characters downtown and that lived on the streets, some of the homeless people and some of the characters down there. There was one guy named Cornelius, and he was blind, and he had an old tin cup on the neck of his guitar, and people would put coins in it, and when he'd hear it, he'd start playing. And I wanted to know him, I guess, so I started messing with him. I'd get those little slugs and out of those electrical boxes, and I'd flip one in there because I didn't think he was blind, but he was. Anyway, he said, it didn't sound like no silvers to me. Anyway, we got to be really good friends, and I wrote a song about it. It goes like this. The old blind man sang the gospel in front of Harvey's department store. He had an old tin cup tied to his guitar, and I'd pitch in a nickel, and when he'd hear the ring, called me us to say God bless you, and this song he would sing. Said I wanna go to heaven, I wanna walk those streets of gold. I got a mansion waiting for me when Jesus calls me home. A shirt pocket full of pencils and a shoebox full of combs. The cold streets of Nashville, Cornelius called home. Newspaper boy's blanket, his pillow was a stone. But he'd always count his blessings and leave you with a song. Said I wanna go to heaven, I wanna walk those streets of gold. I got a mansion waiting for me when Jesus calls me home. Last page of the paper next to the obituaries, I read about a homeless person who'd froze under death. I guess Jesus showed his mercy that cold December night. From a world of frozen darkness, old Cornelius saw the light. Now he's gone to heaven. He's walking on those streets of gold. He's got his mansion where he's staying, 'cause Jesus called him home. Yes, he's gone to heaven. He's walking on those streets of gold. He's got his mansion where he's staying, 'cause Jesus is called Cornelius home. This next song is I like to write a lot of story songs sometimes, and when I meet characters, I tend to write about them sometimes. And when Johnny Cash and June Carter were alive, they would go down to the Carter Fold once a year, and I'd follow them. And while they were singing at the Carter Fold, up on the hill is where Jack lived. Now, Jack Carter was AP's son. And he had an old trailer up on top of the hill, and he had them to sit out, a fire pit, and there was this big mountain rock coming out. And the people that were more Christian, you know, they would stay down at the Carter Fold, and the ones that kind of liked to play around a little bit and smoke and drink, they would go up top of the hill. So anyway, I would go up, and Jack would have me sing Merle Haggard songs. He loved them. And so anyway, he died, and I wrote this song for him. It's called Jack Carter. Now old Jack Carter lived up on a hill. He had him a sit out and a fire pit. I used to go play Merle Haggard songs. He'd sit in one spot, smoke and drink all night long. He said, now, two pals, you see that old rock over there? Well, that's where I'll be buried. That's my grave right there. I've been up all night long, just staring it down. They're gonna spread my ashes right here on the ground. When you come to the fold, you better come and see me. On top of this hill is where I'll always be. You can play me my favorite Merle Haggard song. I want you to sing me back home. I want you to sing me back home. Now all that's left is a memory of him, and I can't forget how the old man lived. Down at the fold, they're singing sweet gospel songs, but on top of the hill, it sings me back home. And when you come to the fold, you better come and see me. On top of this hill is where I'll always be. You can play me my favorite Merle Haggard song. I want you to sing me back home. I want you to sing me back home. This next song I'd been playing down in Panama City, and I ran out of gas at a little town called Georgetta, Alabama. And so I made it off the ramp and got over to this little gas station where they sold chicken and stuff like that. So this lady seen my guitar in the back, and she said, you play country music? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, well, you know Hank Williams lived right down the road. I said, he did? She said, yeah, you got to go down there. I said, well, I guess I do. So I took a right after I got my gas and went on down to where Hank's house was. And they got a little museum there, and I walked around the house. And it was just one of them big houses where these doors opened up and it just made a big circle all the way through the living room and the bedroom and everything. And you could see these wheels, or the floor had been just wore out. And I asked the lady, I said, well, how did these floors get so wore out? She said, well, that's where Hank rode his tricycle around the house. So anyway, when I left there, I wrote this song. While I went to Montgomery to find inspiration from a hillbilly poet who fell weak to temptation, and in loving memory read his dedication. Here lies Hank Williams, first country sensation, and I'm so lonesome I could cry, and her cheating heart is the reason why. I can't help it, I still love her. It's over and gone. Lord, tonight I'm as lonesome as a Hank Williams song. When the Opry disowned him, said Hank was drowning in drink. Hurt to his soul, the whole world felt his pain. I've seen pictures of him with a mop in his hands, doing time for drunk in an Alexandria jail. And like him, I've traveled the lost highway, and I've had to give more than I take. But his words from the heart, they cut to the bone. Lord, tonight I'm as lonesome as a Hank Williams song. You know his words from the heart still cut to the bone. Lord, tonight I'm as lonesome as a Hank Williams song.
Welcome, folks. If you just tuned in, you're watching the Chico and B-Man Show, and I'm Chico.
B-Man.
And we had a great show tonight.
We did.
We looked it up on Google, didn't we? That's what it said.
Chico B-Man.
Had a great show tonight.
Yeah. Great show.
So anyhow, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, playing on the show. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Same time.
Bye-bye.
What's on